Welcome back, everyone. I'm Shinigami Tabris, also known as Boomer, and tonight we are doing Dungeons and Dragons.
Man, I sure do love playing paladins. Oh, wait.
Um,
you don't.
we are going back to our original campaign, the first homebrew on this thing, which ended. I was looking at our YouTube stuff. It's been a year.
Yeah, no, like exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Since we last touched this campaign.
Oh, wow.
So in the
Please do not say when last we left off.
birth of everything, what was the last you guys remember? And we'll go through that first.
I remember being stuck in a magic field.
Okay.
I remember
I
dying.
didn't make it through everything,
Well,
okay?
that was the thing. You didn't die.
At least thinking that
Yeah, he made you cry
I
in that
died.
episode because you thought you were dead, and then he's like, "Nah, you actually got caught, and someone did
Spare the dog.
spare the dying on you."
Uh,
But it made you go through that.
Yeah.
I remember
Like a concern.
Petrogriff or Tergriff?
The
It's not a pterodactyl, it's like
Petrodon.
Petrodon, that's it.
Oh, that thing.
I remember that,
Yeah,
I
that was
remember
one of the
being-
days that you were lost on the
Yeah.
plains.
and I remember being in the plains because we exited the god's cave with her pet owlbears.
Yep. You also, the last thing that happened, I have watched the very end of the last episode, all the way up to the point where you go, we all sort of looked over because we keep this up a little bit, and chat was saying, hey, like, the camera's not working after we came back from a break, and yeah.
Because somebody stepped on the cord.
Yeah,
I only made it to episode 4.
I did too.
you're slackers. 20 episodes?
So,
Granted, some of those episodes are like, what, 15, 20 minutes?
Well, that's the last. Is the third to last.
Yeah, it's the Oracle ones where we were just having our internet glitch out constantly.
that and my non-branded wireless headphones, their battery life has been getting shorter. So I'll have to take them out, let them charge at work, throw them back in.
I'm not allowed to watch videos at
It
work.
makes it about a little over half the day on
I'm
full
not allowed to
charge.
do that either.
Then I let them charge, throw them back in because I can't hear jack shit without the headphones.
Yeah, and like that, the Oracle episode, like I had my car volume up and the phone volume up to try and listen.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I noticed some of the episodes, the
Really
volume
quiet.
is very, very quiet.
hmm
So,
Even when you have it turned all the way up, you're like, what did we say?
it also didn't help that one of our members, when he would always talk with his head down,
Yeah.
which does not pick up on the microphone at all.
No, what picked up on the microphone was every time he was like right in pouring.
Oh yeah,
was
because
right
he
there
would
by the
he would
mic.
he would like he'd crack the and he sat where Brian's sitting.
Yeah.
So like when he would crack it and at that time, so our microphone has moved a little bit. At that time it actually hung over the table a little bit more closer to you guys.
hmm
Yeah, that was a fun times. I got to listen to a lot of weird stuff that I was like, oh my gosh.
So yeah,
Any questions before we kick off?
we also had gotten something from the Oracle, like an actual thing.
Yeah, she told us that the choices you make in the future will dictate the future events of the world to come.
The paths we are on will definitely lead to war.
Yeah, that was great.
That's where I was like,
To war?
to war.
Oh yeah.
I love war.
The decisions we make will affect that. It's like, oh, cool. Oh yeah, we also got attacked by a manicore.
Yeah, we got attacked by a manicore, and Ort killed
And I
knocked us
cast
out.
magic missile and vomited maggots.
Oh!
Last note
yeah,
I
that's
have on
right.
here.
You vomited maggots, and I have yet to have anything bad happen. I was only recently told that, hey Basil, you know that like you cast a spell, right? I did fucking what?
So,
Oh, because I lost my sheet that has all the names of the gods and everything. I
Oh,
think
here.
I know where it is, but I don't know exactly where.
you need a new one.
Here.
I just needed to read something.
Do you have his paper?
No, that's my paper.
What's the extra stuff? 'Cause
That's
there's only 3
the
pages.
artisan.
Oh.
Back when it was Unearthed Arcana.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Bitch, where the fuck are you?
What are you looking for?
Goddess of love.
Would it be Lenora the Beautiful?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's Venora the Beautiful.
Okay. Thank you.
Ooh,
Because don't forget, that's another one that I pray to nightly.
Is it because you wish for love?
No. There are other reasons for it.
Mm.
And it's less that I pray to her nightly, it's you guys would have seen it. He had a necklace of the symbols of the gods that he prays to.
Oh.
But Venora's would have been on a different chain.
I imagine that if Dane were to follow a saint, it would be Soren the Just or Saint Osric Honor-bound. Only because of the lawful.
It's not that
See,
even one of these backpacks.
the
and
mother-
it does not appear to have remained there.
Muslain, Lady
I
Ayala,
have paper you
Dundare,
can
and
borrow.
Venora.
We can share.
It probably fell in my truck somewhere.
Pantheon.
The Pantheon stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you need any pages, I can reprint those. Those I can reprint easily. What I couldn't reprint for you guys that you guys were missing that luckily was found was the burnt.
Yeah.
Oh, don't lose them.
These.
Now, the one that's really missing is the stuff we found. We had a printout of like what was in town or something like that. Because I remember actually like looking and we saw a pattern, but
Oh, I might still have that. I might be able to print that off.
cool.
A lot of that stuff, like the reason I can't redo that
Yeah.
is it is the fact I legit burned a sheet of paper, like I put it into a fire, like, and I shredded it and threw it in a fire outside, and then cut the fire off and put because it was a propane fire, and then like smothered the sheet, and then pulled everything I could out, and that is, and based on your timing and your roll,
Right.
determine how many sheets you were going to be able to pull out of the fire.
Yeah, I think
and
I
that
was
was
15, so
yeah.
I did a little bit.
because I still have some more, but like
Pass through the fire and the flames.
anyways, so last we left off, you had just fought a hippogriff.
That's it.
There's another hippogriff?
It was the second hippogriff.
That's what it was. That's what I was.
Or no, a manicore.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Well, we had fought a manicore, and then later we had orcs attack. There was a shaman and a regular.
Right. So did the orcs?
There's so much more than I remember.
I don't know. That's the note I have here.
Orcs
I
attack.
didn't list. Yeah, it says we were attacked by orcs, shaman, and a regular.
Is that after the manicore?
Yes.
So then there's actually stuff that was never on the internet.
Okay.
When we had the
Mess up.
mess up,
'Cause
and there's a part that got
The note I have
Off.
is, all the oracle stuff, and then we traveled down the mountain, the manicore attacks, and then we found tracks that disappeared. We were attacked by orcs. One was a shaman, one was regular, and then I cast a spell and vomited maggots.
Oh no! You guys got attacked by another manicore.
Yeah,
Did
because
we?
it was flying. You said, "Just get fucking down here," and then
Hmm.
I actually remember that.
Yeah,
Okay.
there was
'Cause
a
that's how you cast your first.
because
spell.
it was you guys traveled on the plains for a couple of days.
Oh, okay.
And it is you
Apparently I
are
missed that.
well. That's at the very end of the last
Right.
episode. So you are traveling on the open plains where it is. You wake up. There's fog all around. The fog is still always just on the cusp of your sight.
Is Zarek using the find the path for us, or are we just randomly doing
Zerg did not have find the path.
not anymore? Or he didn't have it memorized?
He never had it memorized. He was using a different thing
Oh, okay.
that allowed him to like
Gotcha.
know where he needed to go.
Gotcha.
That was granted by his god. It is not the spell find the path,
Makes sense.
which is why you guys have been wandering the plains to leave.
Yeah.
So if everything is two sides of a different coin, I'm guessing this is the other side of Barovia's coin. Which is terrifying to think of. There's fog everywhere, and you go to the fog and you end up in the same fucking place.
Well, that's what it sort of seemed like you guys were doing. I don't know if you remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if there are werewolves, then I know where the fuck we're going.
Yay!
That's how I started with this group, was coming out of the fog.
Oh yeah, I
Ah,
forgot about that.
yeah. Okay, so we are.
We're getting old.
Yeah, my session 11, 12 March of 2020.
Ashley says, "Good luck to the party."
I fucking need it.
Maybe we won't.
I didn't think I had my last health or anything saved for this.
We woke up from a long rest.
No, that was the thing. Is like, no, because I'm looking at Chauncey's and he's got 17 health right now.
Oh.
This is like right after the Mana Core fight.
Can't tell if that. Yeah, it's a race. So I'm showing 27.
I don't.
I think Chauncey at the end was trying to basically Brother Zerd had informed Chauncey that like his end
We
is
know what
nigh,
the fuck you did. You will be brought to court.
and Chauncey was trying to redeem himself, and I think he like killed everybody but himself
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
because he is attempting to redeem himself for what.
For his blunder
I was telling him,
and
I
purposeful fire.
just got to the episode where we were at the fake oracle when he attacked Zarek as I was coming here.
Unprovoked friendly fire.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yep.
much.
Well, not only that, but also
That pretty much sums it up.
not only that, but misusing invoke duplicity so that he would get advantage. He did it as a bonus action when it's actually an action.
Mhm.
So he did the bonus action and then got advantage to do
An attack on
inflict wounds on Zarek. It's like, oh,
So
Yeah.
we've been walking in the fields for a few days now, right?
Yep.
If we turn
Oh.
behind us, can we still see the mountain?
or is
About
it
the
just-
same distance.
It's fog.
no.
Oh,
it's fog.
just fog. Gotcha.
Fog all around.
And it is, you have more than once. Because like I said, I watched the last episode to like really refresh myself on that one. You have walked past your old camp once.
Cool.
Mm.
I guess we keep just going the same way.
So from your campsite that you are at now, this is right after the Mana Core fight. You are lacking some spells and whatnot.
Yes, that.
I don't know what spells Dumbass is lacking because he didn't write any of that down on his sheet of paper. Wonder if it's on his D&D Beyond thing. Oops.
Oh yeah, my spells are still missing. So yeah,
Yeah, I know you guys haven't had a long rest because we ended we took a break after the Mana Core fight, and then we had the technical difficulty, and that was where we ended that. That's all that I have left on that. That was the last episode that I have. Oh, by the way, I do want to point out. I just pulled up his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here he's got 17 HP. On D&D Beyond, he says he's got full. He was notorious for clicking the long rest button well before he was supposed to.
By the way, listening back, when we first left with Zarek, he handed us each a potion, handed me 2 purple potions, and you an arrow. A singular arrow.
I got a red potion.
Yeah, you got a healing potion of some sort. We just didn't
Oh.
have time.
Hold on. I'm rereading notes also that I wrote. Like, I was sitting here doing a lot of stuff and wrote notes on the computer.
Yeah.
You guys did just get a long rest.
Okay.
Right after, the long rest was, we came back from, we're taking a long rest. We're going to take a break.
Okay.
And then we had the difficulties. So you do have a long rest, so go ahead and click that button. Because he was asking me questions because the Mana Core attacked in the middle of the night. And he was asking me questions of, do we get our long rest or not because of the attack? And I said, do you take a longer rest than normal? Like, do you get up at dawn like you normally do, or do you wait? And everybody agreed to wait. Oh, by the way, they're visible on the table. Anybody who wants a cupcake, you're welcome to them.
Yay, cupcakes.
They're Valentine's gifts.
Yeah.
Late Valentine's gifts. They're Valentine's gifts, nonetheless.
I'm trying to eat healthier.
Well, then don't have the beer that I bought you either.
My one true weakness.
Anyway, so no, the long rest is correct. His sheet
Okay.
was never updated.
Okay.
25.
I was very confused.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through like I had to make a ton of notes because it like I said, it's been a year. So like me making notes on like everything.
Now I know you had mentioned that we'd come and circled back to our camp before.
Yes.
Did we do it again? This last time, anyways.
After you left the Oracle, you've circled your camp twice.
Okay.
Before you got to the Oracle, you circled your camp like 5 times.
Oh yeah, we were like super lost.
I suggest we go in a different direction.
Agreed.
Which was what we were doing, which was you had to pick. Compasses don't work. So for using your camps, the direction you were going previously, which you thought was north.
Yeah.
I do have what your directions you picked beforehand.
Okay.
Do you want to continue to go what is north, what you think is north, east, or west? Because you came from the south.
Going to take one of my. Or I'm
If
gonna
you
take
want,
my
if you
first
want me to
one.
give you your original directions because of Jackass's abilities, I can give you what he thinks you have taken because he can't get lost in mountains and something else.
I can't get lost in mountains.
There was something else about that thing.
I have my background feature, which gives me an excellent memory of terrain that I'm in.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, whatever direction he thinks we had gone previously, we'll take a short sword and just carve, in the campsite, just carve an arrow, pull a labyrinth kind of thing here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just pick a different direction.
That's what I would do.
I don't know. It seemed to work for me in a nightmare this one time. A nightmare within a nightmare. I'm just a reincarnation of Damien.
Well, I need your
Shit, no, that
survival
doesn't
roll for finding your direction.
New character, who dis?
Yeah.
What are my abilities again?
Nice.
First roll of the new dice is 17 on the dice, so that would be a 22.
22.
I don't have amazing stats.
Now I need a D8.
From
In what direction are you headed?
so
Let's see if so. We came from the south.
Yep.
We had headed north, correct?
You
The last time.
No, well, the last time you made a turn to what was essentially the east.
So if we went south, east, we'll just head.
You had done like 4 norths, and you circled back onto your campsite.
I think we should go
Then
west.
we'll go west.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said west. The inner mechanisms of my mind are an enigma.
Okay, so we're headed west.
What do you do when I'm at work, Patrick? Wait for you to get home.
And I need that wonderful D12 for your travel.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, everybody hates the random encounter roll.
Right.
Yeah.
5.
The higher the number, the worse it is.
Mm-hmm.
So if
In
you roll a
general.
12, it can be a deadly encounter.
If you roll a 12, it's 3 of the gaunt people and 2 oozes, and occasionally the oozes are in vials that break upon death.
Which apparently you still have.
Yeah, I have 2. I have 2 of those ooze vials.
Hey, I do have 2 pictures
Because-
of purple.
Fritz disappeared, and I had looted them from the people inside the cabin. I would like to sell these to you, Fritz.
Cool.
I would just like to find a very pale elf-like figure.
Pale elf-like figure.
It's a dream of mine. It's a dream of Basil's.
You travel for what you would equivalent to half a day's travel,
Please don't be back at camp. Please don't be back at camp.
and the fog and the plains continue to go. Do you continue on to the west, or do you change?
I'm open to suggestions.
Have we seen the arrow since we left?
No.
Then
Well, then we're in a good direction.
yes, then I think we should just continue going the direction we're going.
Same way.
So you continue to head down west, or what you assume is west. You travel for. I need that next encounter roll.
D12?
D12.
You're doing 2 d12 a day?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's
Oh,
an 11.
no.
I'm not here.
No.
That's a 10.
No.
No, wrong direction.
Oh, that's a 12.
Yeah.
That's 12.
Oh, fun.
I'm not here.
Dude,
Hypocrite.
this is your fault.
You're not here.
That would have been a great number any other time.
Right?
Whatever.
As you are traveling.
There's dragon.
Okay, pull the those off. Yeah. Keep your characters on because
At this rate, Anya will never have friends.
I'm trying, dude.
put yourselves in your marching order, going towards the cupcakes as your direction you're headed.
Who? What do
What's the cupcakes, friends?
I think he usually stays in between us, doesn't he?
Yes. You guys are escorting him.
Yeah.
And I think he would not want. What's his face right behind him?
No, he does not. They look good?
Mm.
Okay.
Crickswin and McManus. Always up the front.
Give me a perception check, guys.
That
How the
was
fuck
bad.
did that happen? But
I don't know. That was awesome.
Oh god, I have a dexterity modifier again.
Yes, you do.
A 19 for me. Hey, I do too, man.
You said perception?
Yeah.
12.
22.
19.
As you were traveling, I need to roll for
Do we find an onion?
Chauncey, and
Eat a beautiful onion.
Chauncey has a 14, and Zarek.
If you need like a little relief, I can run Chauncey if you want.
Very simple. He's a murder hobo.
Yeah, exactly.
All you gotta do. He's a hobo. He likes to murder.
He gets character to play.
Oh my
Murder
God,
hobo?
God, we made it.
Yes. Because you don't actually think about the game. You just kind of pick things to stab.
Mhm.
Or shoot in the back of the head.
Yeah,
Murder
on
hobo.
purpose. Accidentally on purpose.
Is he from Detroit? By any chance?
Zarek has a okay. So, well before it's supposed to get dark, the sky becomes covered in clouds. This is the first time you have seen anything that has not just been sunny weather. But it also seems like the sun just disappears.
That's
Bad juju.
You continue traveling for a little bit longer, and you hear the sound of what almost sounds like a wolf.
Oh no.
Is it similar to that weird abomination? Does it sound similar to that weird abomination we had seen when we first left Ferin? Like,
Yeah.
Taberald?
No, fair.
Ferin in Taberald?
No, that thing is ginormous.
Yeah, you said it sounds almost like a wolf. The thing we saw was wolf-like.
Would you say that it's howling or baying?
Probably big.
You know what I'm getting at. Lovely.
Mm.
Heck hounds.
Hot dogs.
Yeah, bad dogs.
That's a quote from a book. Two characters. One dude's basically a paladin and a wizard. End up, and he hears these howling, and he's like, "Holy shit, hellhounds!" And the paladin guy's like, "Harry." He goes, "Sorry, holy crap, hellhounds." Or no. He said, "Holy shit, heck hounds." So he kept the shit. He said, "Heck
Holy
hounds."
shit, heck hounds.
Trying to
You know
remember.
the rule of this group. If you're gonna cuss, you have to do it with flair.
Shit.
Trying to remember what that creature was that you guys like.
Came across.
Yeah.
It was gross.
It was covered in spikes. It had an unhingeable jaw,
Yeah, let's say,
fangs
yeah.
everywhere, and it didn't bleed red. It oozed black.
Lots of teeth.
Lots of teeth. It's got lots of teethies.
Sounds.
I don't remember what that creature was. Anyways,
It sounds like a direwolf, but it's not.
Abomination to me.
Because it certainly wasn't a beast.
Yeah, all I said was giant wolf.
as
My
you
notes.
hear the baleful cry of this creature, I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
And I do mean everybody.
I am here.
Yeah, that's not as good.
Ew.
You said wisdom?
Yep.
Okay.
You get advantage?
No.
Oh.
For him too.
Yeah, it's harsh.
Save.
New dice. What's that?
Oh wait, no, that's right. That's that was the one I think.
Chauncey has a 20.
Oh,
The
okay.
die.
Are you rolling for him?
I'll roll for him,
okay.
but
Wisdom
I rolled crap.
for me.
you got 10?
Yeah,
Fail.
yeah.
12.
Fail.
11.
Fail.
16.
Pass. Chauncey passed. Zarin passed.
I heard the thing.
Yep.
I failed the thing.
Easier.
As you hear this sound coming out of the mist is a large white hound that seems to have the face of a human. This is the wrong miniature, but
The face.
Bitch, I'm sorry, what?
Yep.
What did
Is it
you
a
introduce
werewolf?
to us?
Yep.
I'm
it a
guessing like
werewolf?
right there at
No.
the cupcakes.
Where's
Yeah,
the werewolf?
We literally talked about this last night, and you guys are encountering this in the first encounter. Oh god.
so I now need initiative.
Oh no.
So
I'm guessing
like
that's from everyone.
Yep.
Banshee Wolf?
I think we're too far off.
I love how my initiative is a +1 right now.
I like that the dice are all over the place.
Oh wow.
25 to 20.
Mm.
Yeah.
15 to 20.
16.
16.
What's Chauncey's DC?
His initiative is +3.
Chauncey goes first. Dane. I think it goes Basil Dane.
Dane Basil.
Really?
He's a dex-based fighter.
Wow.
And my score is almost all above
10 to
average.
15?
I have a 9. So just put me at the end.
I have a 5.
Haha! You're not at the end.
Onion did not roll very well. Onion was not. Was not
Guards is going to be Zarin.
Oh wow,
I mean, he is like a sort of cleric.
it's true.
I rolled a
I don't know
2
if he's a
on his
cleric or not.
dice.
Ugh.
I still can't tell what he is.
He's a cleric.
Are we sure?
He just has a different, domain.
Are we sure?
Are we sure?
Are we sure he's not a warlock cleric? A
Oh,
cleric.
what's this one?
Yeah.
Cleric.
Chauncey goes first, and he passed his save.
Did he pass the
So
save? Okay. Then I'm gonna say because he's back there. What is the range of the crossbow?
it's like 61-20.
Okay, so that's in plenty of.
Well, it depends on the crossbow. The crossbows are a lot more variable than bows. I know like the hand crossbow is like 40-60 or something.
Yeah, but
He would.
I'm pretty sure he has like a regular crossbow,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah,
think it's
it's
like 61-20 or something.
Yeah,
like
we all
that.
got
light
crossbows.
crossbow.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, so then
Speaking of that, I forgot.
it's like just on. So he's back here. So that's just right at it. So he will step over to the side here.
Oh, it's
Shoots there.
83-20.
And shoots there.
Shoots there. Yeah, take it.
So a light crossbow is 83-20.
Do you want to roll for him or?
You can.
I'm gonna guess a 7 doesn't hit.
No.
Alright, he misses.
Am I on the map yet, or am I?
Oh, let me do. Wait, that's not a bonus section. Looking at the camera.
Let me invoke duplicity.
Yeah.
I mean, he could shield of faith.
No, no, no. Not until we spread out a little more.
Dane, you're up.
So what does the Dane do since he failed his save?
Dane. You're frightened.
Cool.
Are you within 30 feet of it?
Nope.
No.
Okay, so if you're within 30 feet of it, you must use all of your movement to get as far away from it as possible.
So
Even going through hazardous
yeah.
terrain.
So
But you're not within 30 feet.
not within 30 feet. Jeez. He is going to. Yeah, he's in range. I'm gonna throw a dagger at it.
Okay.
It's gonna be a disadvantage, but I'm guessing it's a disadvantage anyways with frightened, right?
Yep.
Let's go frighten the gray.
Huh.
It's 9.
You cannot. So, frightened. All creatures have disadvantage on ability checks and attacks while the source is visible. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay.
So, we're throwing a
So I can move
disadvantage.
sideways, but I can't move.
Move forward.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say fuck it anyways. Do it again with the other dagger.
Okay.
Because yeah. 13.
13 to hit. That's
I'm going to.
Okay.
Reach over here.
Basil.
9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Blink. I'm gonna shoot it. Shut up. Actions. Does 13 hit?
No, that's just it.
It's
Yeah, I did 13.
That's it for me. I ain't gonna be casting no spells yet.
Oh, you
It's
can do
turn.
that. Okay.
Still
Yeah,
can't move.
that's right.
What's the range on that?
Hunter's mark. Far.
Just say.
9 feet.
The creature leaps into the air unnaturally and lands in the center of the party. Yep. It has 45 feet of movement in flight.
The fuck?
Do we, by any chance, get to like try and save against that fear?
Nope.
Cool.
It's only for one round.
Oh,
Okay. So next round it wouldn't be as frightened.
Yeah,
unless it howls again.
exactly.
Row, row, row.
So it does not get any extra thing.
Good.
It attacks Brother Zarek.
No,
Jeez.
no, our friend.
Sort of.
How could you?
That's a hit.
No.
Ooh, my armor class is shit.
It was 13, right?
12.
12.
Oh,
Hmm?
nice.
Please don't kill Zarek.
And then
He actually did
No.
a joke.
Please don't kill Zarek. Our cleric won't heal him.
But lucky me, I have a spell that can give me a better AC.
Barkskin?
Yes.
Actually likes it. He
Yeah.
did a joke. He bought armor.
Zarek is bloody. Speaking of,
We're using minis again. It's the direct hands-on approach.
You bought that armor, and we were saying
there you go.
he was saying it was cursed,
Yeah.
And Zarek wrote on the paper and said, probably not cursed,
Right.
maybe haunted though.
Right.
It's like, okay, yeah, I like Zarek.
Maybe it's just a
Hunter's
corny
mark?
asshole.
Checklist.
I think these two both go to you two.
Oh yeah, you're Johnson.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have any.
And we'll give you Chauncey's old one to use.
Merry birthday.
You'll put it to much better use.
Yeah, I'll have to swap out the blessed for like hex.
Shit.
Well, I don't have X anymore.
Oh, that's right.
Learn
Yeah,
their
I have neither of the staple.
learn
warlock
their
spells.
lesson in 20 years.
I swapped them out for two.
I'm
things-
sorry, you're terrifying me right now.
I swapped them out for two things that were actually more fitting to the character,
Nice.
because vampire muses can charm and psychically impede movement. So friends and hold person.
I like it.
Psycho, you are frightened. The first thing you can do before you can do any other action is run for your dear life 30 feet away.
Was that 30 feet? One more.
You're here.
You have to count your spaces.
1, 2, 3.
Okay,
I don't know how to count.
they're 5 foot
You're here.
squares.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
My brain is broken.
And you can just go in a diagonal. as
Yeah, it's been
well.
so
Okay.
long since you've actually had to move your character.
Yeah.
So whenever I actually am getting a new PC soon.
Yay.
When I get the new PC, hopefully we'll get the camera set up again for webcam.
Oh, cool. And maybe it'll
5,
actually work.
10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30.
I may need a ring with
So
bomb if
I'm
I.
40
That's
feet
fine.
away from this guy now, right?
Here, do you have a charm?
Because I was a space away from him.
Do not, but that would
35.
be useful now that I have friends.
There's 6 squares in between you, so that's 30 feet. And then the next square is 35.
Do you need charmed?
I don't have any spells for it. Only.
No.
Oh.
If you get charmed.
Oh, yeah.
Yo. Wait, what's your wisdom score?
Not great, but not bad if I remember.
Because I have a spare set of all the like major ones, which is charmed, bloodied, advantage, disadvantage, concentration, and grappled.
Charmed, please.
He just took my charms.
How dare you?
Do you not have a charm?
No, I have advantage, disadvantage, bloodied, concentration, grappled, and hunter's mark.
Do you have charm available as a spell?
Oh, I was thinking of me being charmed.
Okay. I think charmed was one of those that I was still burning them
Oh, okay.
at one point.
Must any paralyzed for hold person.
You gonna,
Okay.
you gonna do your thing?
That's right.
I'm gonna cast a moonbeam on this guy.
Moonbeam.
It's 120 feet, and it's a
Yeah.
con save.
So read off what Moonbeam does first.
It says concentration up to 1 minute. A silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius, 40 feet high cylinder centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain and must make a constitution saving throw. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
So it
not
doesn't do the
yet.
con save until the start of its turn.
Yes. A shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form and can't assume a different form until it leaves the spell's light.
Nice.
On each of your turns after you cast this spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
It's just kind of so we remind where it was, where the beam was.
Okay. Need to get those. That's something I've always wanted to get.
Clear.
Was the like. I need to make them or get the clear ones.
Mm. Oh yeah.
Spell.
And one.
Yes!
See, this is why Basil didn't do Hunter's Mark. And this is on par for the course of the party.
Oh, we didn't roll for
We
what?
didn't. What you need?
Our days of magic.
I know.
List.
I can't remember what the die was.
Was it a D8?
Was it D10?
I don't remember.
I think it was a D1.
just give me a D6 to start with.
D6. D100. This gets your effect. D100 does the effect.
So I need D100.
33.
Luckily, none of us are within range. If you use fireball on
I don't know, man. A blue whale.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, I wonder if there's a blue whale carcass on top of that. No.
Depends on if it
Did it
disappears.
spawn in the mountain or on top? That's the question.
It fell from the sky.
Anyway,
It's just a random skeleton.
so that's the end of Psycho's turn.
Confuse archaeologists,
Oh.
thousands of years from now.
Apparently everything was.
Onion.
Where is it?
Okay, where am I?
You heard for the first time in a long time the howl of your quarry.
And this time, it sounds like
It's nearby.
Like quarry as in like you're chosen.
And shortly
No,
after
like
the
you're
howl,
digging
you
stones.
hear what sounds like spells going
all right, time.
People!
on.
I've
More
been
like-
gone for 20 years. People!
I've had to trash people, but okay. So I'm assuming I'm like right here at the edge of the map or something.
Yeah, you're about 10 feet off of the map.
Okay, so
And more that direction. I actually had this like fully planned in my head.
Nice.
like over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be like, this is not how I expected this to go. Hold out their hand, summon their Shadow Blade.
Oh my.
That's a 3.
You're good.
Okay,
If Shadow Blade's first level?
level 2.
Level 2.
Oh.
Roll a D100.
Look at us rolling shit on level 2 spells.
Third level spells is fifth.
That's 69.
Nice.
We're such children.
As
You're
your
fully functioning
blade
adult.
appears in your hand, also in front of you, 4 chickens. And they start running.
Do not hit the chicken. The guards will never stop hunting you.
Yes.
You will incur a 1,000 bounty from Riften.
I'm like,
You are sort of used to this now.
yes.
As you have had time to see how magic is very strewn in this world.
It's scuffed.
I just kind of sigh and dash my way towards the commotion.
Okay. So 10 to get onto the map.
15, 20.
You can still go on a diagonal.
Oh, yeah. 25, 35, 40, 50.
Oh no, like going in a diagonal is
It's
about
only
5
5.
foot.
Oh,
Yeah.
5?
Welcome to 5e, where diagonals are 5 feet.
I mean,
Makes getting
I know that's how it works in 5e, but I've always done it the other way in
Yeah,
my,
where
in my
it
games.
takes 2, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, not 2. I always did it the every other one thing.
Yeah.
But so 5, 10, oh, wait, no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Coming out of the shadows, describe your character for the players.
Okay, I actually typed one out.
What in the motherfuck is this?
You guys have already seen this, but
Yeah.
I get to say it out loud.
How has your outfit changed in 20 years is my question.
More BAMs. Nuts.
I have slightly more flowers.
Selesnya? It's a Selesnya elf for magic.
As they run out, the wind blows back and reveals them to be an elfish person with very pale skin, glowing blue eyes, and faint purplish marks around their eyes. Their hair is kept in an asymmetrical bob and is mostly dark brown, though fades to red towards the front. They dressed in an outfit composed of almost entirely of leaves and petals of various sizes in green, cyan, and white colors. Their hat is a giant white flower. Some small bits of their clothes are made of gemstones and a bit of strange pinkish metal. They stand about 4'10", 4'11" in their heels, have a backpack, a dagger, and a hand axe. The arcane focus is a star-shaped cyan and green crystal, and while Mint the Second is not here, it is a light blue pseudo-dragon familiar.
I liked that note, by the way. It felt bad, but I liked the note.
Mhm.
Oh, Mint the Second. Or
They-
Mint the First died because
Yeah,
they only
they're
had,
not
like,
here.
20
They're not summoned
left.
at the moment, but I do have the spell active, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, bam.
Look, I actually have a pseudo dragon.
Yay!
Actually, isn't this a fairy dragon?
No, that is.
Which
a
fits
character.
even better because it's a fey familiar pseudo dragon, who I said was like probably like half fairy dragon anyways because of the mixed population.
I like it.
Mhm.
Do you want the Fey Dragon or do you want an actual pseudo dragon?
This one's actually
Fey
more
Dragon
aptly
has the
colored.
right coloring.
Okay.
Mhm.
We'll make Johnson sleep outside.
He's in the doghouse from now on.
Well, no, he gets to sleep with Zara.
Well, before we start talking about the doghouse, we need to deal with the dog.
Yes.
Zarek wakes up.
So for the rest of you, coming out of the fog was this creature or person.
Found you!
Uh,
I say, looking at the animal. Animal.
Here's the problem. So let's see. You are coming from this direction,
Mhm.
running full speed, saying, "I found you." I'm back here, man. I can't tell who you looking at. I can't tell who you looking at.
Okay. What's the bigger threat? The giant monstrosity or the random elf?
Don't know
it
yet.
is an elf.
Just saying, we've met an elf that's fucking terrifying. So named
Actually, you don't
Fritz.
know that she's an elf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go back and watch her ears.
That's right.
are-
He was just really skinny.
Yeah.
We have met a very dainty short person. That was terrifying. And now there's a dainty short person coming out wearing high heels and a white flower hat. This is also terrifying because it's screaming, "I found you."
Yeah. So for reference, Fritz is an elf,
Right.
but
I
they
thought
don't.
it got mentioned that she was
Can
an
I-
elf. I'm
No.
sorry.
Can I say that I yelled that in
She actually uses a disguised self around people, and her ears are rounded because of it.
Okay.
Because I went back and read my description, because I have that description still wrote down. It's a written description.
Yes.
I don't think you would have been able to understand me though, because yelling at that creature, I would have used it in. I would have spoken Sylvan,
Yep,
because I'm pretty sure that creature can understand Sylvan.
it can.
Hold on. I know exactly what you fucking said. That's even more terrifying.
But maybe it gives you a little bit of reference.
Oh no! Basil's fucking terrified now.
I can speak Draconic. so-
Anyways,
You ever wonder why he's okay leaving his hometown for months on end?
but yeah, Brother Zarek's turn.
Oh, Zara. Got something good.
He reaches into his cloak, pulls out a potion, and swallows it.
Smart.
So 2d4
Damn!
plus 2.
Oh yeah, that's right. For some reason, I don't know why I thought a regular healing potion was 1d6 plus 1.
That would be mean.
It'd be healing word in a bottle.
Magic missile in a bottle.
Ugh.
Could you imagine drinking a magic missile?
Cool.
Imagine it would.
Right down Main Street.
I would imagine it kind of works like pinball.
Mm.
Just bing.
Hold on, is it drinking a magic missile?
Did you say speaking of drinking a magic missile?
I have.
Yo,
a
Hero
D&D
Feast!
cookbook.
I have that too.
So
My,
you
my
got one.
girlfriend got me that for Christmas.
Nice.
The halfling breakfast is amazing.
So the first thing he does is he swallows a potion.
Which is bonus. Actually.
He passed his frightened, so he's not frightened.
Is he still bloodied?
Oh, he's still bloodied.
Cool.
His next thing is
I know he's got spirit guardians.
no, he doesn't.
Oh, he didn't take that today.
He didn't have spirit guardian.
He used it in the
No, he has a spiritual weapon.
fake oracle hut. There were tiny little demons dancing around him.
No, that was not him.
Oh, who the fuck?
That was Chauncey, I thought.
I'm on that episode, so I'll tell you when I get home.
Yeah, I don't remember. He does change his thing, so it
Yeah.
might have been. I don't know.
It's fine.
Currently, I'm just using what his original
Okay.
set list is. So he does not have that. Does not have that. He is intelligent enough to know something about this creature. So he's going to make a roll. He's not sure. So he's going to attempt that. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
It's a drink in there. Magic missile. There was not.
Does it have drink recipes in it? I
Yeah,
can't
it
remember.
does.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the very last section.
Okay, I've been looking at a lot of the dishes to see what I can and can't eat in it to figure out what I can start making more of.
Why
Then I
the sudden
realized-
change of diet?
Lactose intolerance.
Mm.
It sucks.
Well, I would know I have it, but
Okay.
I don't let it
I
stop
didn't.
me.
I didn't realize that's what was wrong with my body for the longest time,
Same.
and then figured it out.
Mm.
And lactate doesn't work.
Oh.
Okay, so it fails that.
As if the gastro-
All that you hear, Zerk, everybody hears it. And this is the first time that you've ever witnessed Zerk, so you don't understand what just happened. But in your head, you hear this booming voice, and all it says is, flee.
It says what?
Flee.
Flee.
He casts it at a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 level because we all heard it,
Remember,
but we all get to flee now.
So yeah. So that's that.
Did it succeed or no?
You don't know.
Oh, that's right. It's on its turn.
On its turn.
That's right.
Chauncey.
Chauncey. What would Chauncey?
Attack Zarek.
I'm not
That's gonna be
wasn't he
running
more
joke.
partial to the mace? Wasn't he more partial to the
Yeah,
mace?
he's got shield and mace, so I would say.
Yeah, and
he
that's
would
what
run
gets him up to that 17 AC.
Yeah,
I think
He's
he's got
the-
one of the highest armor classes in the party.
yeah, he's got 17. I'm tied with him, and that's only because of my feet.
I question his armor class and whatnot, but anyways.
If he's got chainmail and a shield, it works out.
doesn't say on here what he's got.
Or maybe chain shirt and a shield rather, 'cause you can't wear chainmail.
Let's see.
Let's see.
No, he's got light medium armor.
Yeah, chainmail is heavy.
Oh, okay. Anyways, keep
shirts.
doing this.
So just gotta hit him with a mace
No, it works out.
with a 7.
To hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's probably just paranoid about what's going to happen to him.
I'd love to know what his armor class is actually supposed to be. What does it say that he has?
A 17. What's it say on D&D Beyond?
He has a dex of 3.
Yeah.
And a shield.
Yeah. And a chain shirt.
No.
Oh.
There's no, on D&D Beyond, he has, leather armor.
Oh no, we got chain shirts from the Evan Gauntlet when we were still using paper. Because that's how I got mine.
No. You got your chain shirt buying it at the town right before the Oracle.
Oh,
Oh.
I thought I had gotten it with the Evan
He
Gauntlet.
does have scale mail on here.
Where the hell did he get that? At
Oh.
first level.
You
I mean, one of my characters had a scale mail at first level.
Well, yeah, if it comes equipped, but that character class can't start with a scale.
I don't know where he got
unless
skill.
unless you use money instead of starting equipment.
Possible, but it's not cheap if I'm remembering correctly.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Well, he has it on his thing, but he doesn't have it equipped.
Mm.
What he has equipped is just the shield. So he's at 15
Hmm.
on here. So God knows what
And if
his...
he's wearing leather armor, that would take him to 16. Because the reason I was thinking that he was right is because I thought he was wearing chainmail like me, or chain shirt like me. And he and I both have the same dex, and with a shield that would put him at a 17.
What would be scale mail, which is a 14. He doesn't get his dex, does he?
It goes up to
To 2. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I got no idea. Welcome to trying to figure out the dude that was cheating's character.
Okay, I have a solution. So it's somewhere between 15 and 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a d4, and we're gonna add that to 14. 4, 18.
Okay.
I like it.
There we go. Simple solution.
If he does, I want that skill now.
If he
Shit,
does,
that gives disadvantage on stealth.
yes, it does.
Never mind, I don't want that skill now.
Which is probably why he doesn't have it equipped most of the time.
Yeah.
Imagine it would still cling around in your backpack.
Well,
You can use your bedroll and stuff to like show.
my turn.
What did Chauncey do?
He tried to hit it with a mace, but rolled a 7.
Yeah, he missed. A day.
Would you like to do anything for his bonus action? I don't know why I turned into Sean Connery, but
Because almost everybody in this group had a freaking Scottish or Gaelic accent, except for Leslie's character.
Well, no, he didn't have that. He had a
Oh yeah,
I just talk like this. Chauncey talk like this.
Yeah.
He had a
tried to-
Cockney accent.
yeah.
I mean, it has an accent. I just have no clue what that accent would sound like.
Well, that's also because Tavrold is supposed to be sort of like Scotland. But
I
that's
also really want Onion just to be like his name pronounced Onion.
Onion.
Have you seen that video?
Mm-mm.
It's a good onion. I'll show you how to cut an onion. See what you do? You take the onion, you cut the tip off the onion.
I think there's someone who don't like pronouncing Onions name that way.
Everybody loves onion.
Okay.
They're great.
So
I want
I
it to be different.
will
She
have
has a Russian accent that she can't do.
Yeah.
rapier and scimitar out.
She can talk.
It's another 13 with the rapier.
Yeah.
Let's go with.
Is this creature yet to be hit?
That is correct.
But I'm pretty sure a 23.
That does hit.
No, this is man.
That is 7 damage slashing.
So, as you slash into this creature, it feels like your sword does not go as far as you anticipated.
This is gonna take a while.
Oh.
Then I'm going
Oh,
to
wait.
pop an action surge
If it has resistance,
Might as
it has
well.
non-magical attacks.
and
It's
use
gonna
the
take a
rapier
while.
again.
I think it might. I don't remember.
Another
looking
23.
at that
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 hits.
slot.
6 stabbing.
Again, feels like it doesn't do much.
This thing can take a while up.
Yeah, we need magic weapons.
Yeah.
ASAP.
She-
Basil, you're up.
Basil do the thing where you go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
By the way, you're no longer frightened.
Yes, but I have a longbow. And I can be 150 feet away. Basil's going to try to remember how he did the thing in the empty city. Made his eyes glow this kind of silvery tone off the edges and cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And that's a 14 for the spell. You mark, bitch.
Okay.
You
That was
just got
my bonus
added to
action.
list.
So I would try and shoot it.
Okay.
I mean, that was really shit damage anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an 8 doesn't hit. But now if it runs away, I can track it easy.
Its turn. So it
Con save?
con save.
Go ahead and roll your 2d10.
21.
Dang.
So
It takes 9.
Yeah.
9 half.
No, that's 18 right there.
Mhm.
No, it's,
Oh, I'm
no,
sorry.
it's not.
That's 9.
It's not.
I saw a 10.
Yeah, it's 9.
I saw the 10. Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the 0 off and just.
Yeah,
It's like
9, so
4.
it takes 4.
Yeah.
4
It's it's 4 radiant damage.
If it's a shapeshifter, did it roll a disadvantage?
Oh, nope.
That means this is just naturally this fucking ugly.
Yeah.
And on its turn, it failed its save against Zarek and must flee.
That's 3 attacks of
So it's gonna go
opportunity.
this way, right?
Does not get you do not get attacks of opportunity.
If you take the disengage action.
No, because it's being forced to.
Well, it doesn't have to run away.
No, it has to. According to the command action.
I was thinking of the frightened effect. I'm sorry.
Some
Would you
spells,
say
will
it's
shut
some
speed?
spells that force movement allow for attacks, I believe.
Let
But
me,
it depends on the spell, I believe.
Hold on. Oh, no. Yeah, you do get your attacks of opportunity.
Cool.
against
What's its speed?
it. 40, so it gets 80.
Oh, jeez.
Because it must spend its entire action moving away.
Well, it's off the map then.
Hey, you know how you were chasing it?
Yeah.
It's 22.
To hit, that hits.
And that's 7 more, so. Oh,
I forgot to put it on
Oh, right.
concentrate!
Who else was it? Could attack it?
Zarek.
And Chauncey.
Zarek could attack it.
Chauncey got a natural 20.
Zarek.
6.
4 plus 2.
Who's
So-
next to him?
Who's next to Brother Zarek?
Yeah.
Chauncey.
He rolled a 1, didn't he?
He did.
I guess he took inspiration.
Alright,
Damn
so
straight he did.
right quick. Beside Brother Zarek is Chauncey.
Like 15 feet.
15 feet away is Onion. And 20 feet away is Deck.
Yeah, but it's a dagger attack.
Oh.
So it would be a well, it's the large sweep and just like, and here's the fun
Oh.
part. I rolled the second to see if I actually could hit Chauncey.
Natural 20.
I rolled a nat 20.
Please roll a 4.
Chauncey takes 8
Damn.
piercing damage.
Good Derek.
Does he
Did you show his max health at 25?
does he
Yes.
twist a blade in Chauncey's chest?
Oops, sorry. I thought she was right there.
Zarek did not do this intentionally.
I know what I
However,
know.
Zarek does not regret this.
Oh no!
Sorry, I thought the Oracle was there.
Well, no. His is definitely like it's that arcing slice that you could definitely see that it's an accident. So
Oh,
Zerg has inspiration for later on.
Nice.
That's the reason I was like, who's near him? Oh, Chauncey's near him? Yeah, we're taking inspiration. He's gonna take inspiration anyways, but like, we'll see, because I rolled that 1, and then I was like, well, let's roll to see if I could get, if it had actually hit Chauncey. Oh, that's a 20. Yep, that...
Nice.
So you have to roll to see if you hit the person if you take inspiration.
Yeah, if you're gonna attack your fellow comrades. You could do something else, such as the dagger comes out of your hand.
You can throw a
The
stun blade
dagger
off a tower.
breaks on the creature's hide.
Drop your sword off a tower.
Yeah,
Especially the sword that actually made the Stradvite possible. And just went yeet.
but I figure that would be the best one. Is like, let's actually attack somebody.
That's hilarious, though. And I'm not even mad about it. I'm just sitting back there and I'm like...
Did Chauncey hit?
Yeah, he got a natural 20. Only got 6 damage total, so 3.
Another 3. Okay. So, Psycho, you see this creature take off running towards the mist.
Oh, by the way, what happened to me?
Oh! By the way, your magic spell. You are stunned. So, skipping your turn, Onion, as in, like, you can't do anything
You're like-
for 1 round.
Yay!
Onion is going to let out a curse and Sylvan and drop concentration on Shadow Blade.
Okay.
Almost had it. Almost had it. Oh, hi.
To be fair, it's still right there.
Only like 90 feet away from
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Still
but
right there.
I'm not catching up to that thing at its speed.
I like where your head is at.
And
I
it comes
like-
back.
Yeah. Command only makes it do it for 1 turn. Yeah, it's coming back.
Onion has not thought that far ahead.
Yeah.
Onion has a 10
Like,
for...
I love where the head's at.
So Onion, like, just drops his spell and is like, hi!
Like, hi, guys! I found you! Hi, guys!
Well, my question of friend or foe is answered.
It's still not exactly answered for me.
You doing anything else?
No. I'm kind of waiting for a response.
Brother Zeric's turn. Brother Zeric can't talk.
But he can think.
He could.
I bet he's thinking to himself, he deserved it.
Turn a bet.
Brother Zeric turns like, I'm sorry, innocents don't deserve to be killed. That's why. I'm sorry, you're innocent right now, so. People who have done no wrong deserve to be shot in the back of the head with a
Oh, I have to roll for Zeric's. Forgot to roll for his spell. Earlier. He's safe.
As far as Onion's concerned, this thing took off into the mist. It can't be seen. I don't think it's in there.
Well, that beam's
Because I've been chasing this thing for a while.
Zerk holds an action. Chauncey.
He will pull out his crossbow and then hold action. to
Is
shoot it.
beams? You said I was stunned, but does that mean I have to roll concentration on my concentration spell, or can't?
It's only
Because
15.
I'm stunned.
Let's see here. What is the exact ruling for what you have? You were stunned at the beginning of your next turn, and only for that turn. Stunned. Creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
So you still
Oh,
have
so I'm fine. It's just
Yeah, you're just like you're immobile.
Okay. I was just checking.
Zephyr Strike is really cool.
Yes, it is.
So for a minute.
So what is Chauncey doing?
20 feet.
He's holding an action to shoot with the crossbow.
Okay.
Comes back.
Hey, dang.
Since I saw it go that way, Edane, remember, because it basically beelined from him. Is it out of view?
Yes.
Okay,
Due to the thick fog.
right. Well, just kind of hoping beyond hope, he is going to channel that energy he's used before and fling out a firebolt at that direction.
Okay.
That's bad. Here I roll with 13. No, 12.
Yes.
Miss.
Roll a
and then-
d20?
Yep. Oh, okay. Thought it was 2. And then bonus action, he's going to concentrate, and a dagger appears in the hand he just used to firebolt.
It's cool. You bonded with a dagger.
I don't have to hunt for the daggers. I bond with them.
Basil.
So Basil casts Hunter's Mark on the thing.
Yep.
Which makes it easier to track.
Yep.
I would like to shoot it.
Okay.
Do I need to roll a perception check to try and figure out where he is in the fog?
I will give you the.
Or do like just...
Ooh. Yeah.
So I get
give me
advantage?
give me a perception check with advantage.
Gotcha. Because I have advantage on perception checks trying to track it and find it.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it just canceled out the disadvantage from it being in the fog, or
Oh yeah. So just
go ahead and regular attack.
Straight attack.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Nice.
That would be a natural 20.
Okay.
So 14 plus 3 is 17 regular non-magic damage.
Okay.
And then 2 magic from Hunter's Mark.
So 17. That would be 8.
A 10.
Yeah.
And then
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Somebody get a. This goes on that creature.
What?
Yay!
Rose tail.
Yeah, put it on his butt.
So he gets 45 movement, flight.
So I'd say he's
we
about
moved
here.
80 back.
So I'd say he's about
45. Right there.
And then as its action, those that have already passed do not have to roll. Those that have failed on the baleful baying make a wisdom saving throw.
With mine situation.
We were no longer stuck.
wisdom. Yeah, you're no longer stunned, but it's
Sit back.
Okay. Ugh.
Have fun staying scared.
8.
Oh, 19.
16.
Both of you pass.
Have you cursed my dice?
Yeah.
No, I said they look cool, and then I'm like, you know what? Fuck him. Fuck that guy.
Psycho, you are up. You cannot move closer to it.
But you can move your thing. How many feet?
60 feet.
It's within distance.
Yeah, that's within.
Yeah.
Just
Okay?
Do I have to move back some more?
No, because you're not within 30 feet of it right now.
Okay.
But if you try and do a ranged attack, you have to do it with disadvantage.
Because of distance.
If it reaches.
Okay.
I
With
don't think you ever got anything.
Well, also does fear.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm
You
gonna.
cannot willingly move closer towards it, though.
Okay.
You don't have to run away, but you can't get closer towards it, and it's 85 feet away.
Well, then I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay.
And that's it. I move my bark, and that's
Wait,
it.
is that a
It's one action. And
moving? It's an action. Okay. Couldn't remember if it was a bonus action.
Okay.
I was gonna say if it's not, then you could just be like
Wait.
defensive action.
That was a pretty strong spell.
I
Well,
mean, bonus action for 2.
let me double check, but I'm pretty sure it's an action.
Yeah, because I think that was the only downfall, like doing Moon Druid with having Moonbeam is while it's cool to have that out there,
Can't
you
really do
either
anything.
attack or you move your Moonbeam.
That being said, Moonbeam is a very, very potent spell.
Oh, for sure.
It'd be great in if there's a bunch of skeletons.
Yeah, it's
somewhere.
an action to move the feet up. Yeah. I don't know what this thing is, so I was just like.
Perfectly reasonable.
Yeah. One of my strongest spells. Here we go.
Werewolf
Yes.
like monstrosity.
Yeah. That's fuck you. That's why.
Yeah.
I want its skin.
It is not a beast nor a monstrosity, actually.
I want its skin. I'm gonna take its face and turn it into a mask.
That's horrible. I'm in.
That's horrifying.
Oh, I know
Do it.
druidic and draconic.
Ooh, if we skin it and get it all in one piece, like I can hunch over and wear its skin like that, and you can just hold on to my waist, and we can be like the horses, the horse costumes.
I added gain to the microphone.
Oh,
I've already got a limiter, so it can't get that's so loud anyways. So basically, it forces us to always be louder.
Yay.
Trying to get that like audio to always be up close to the red.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's heat.
at the red.
Yeah, it can touch the red. It can't go to the very end of the red.
Gotcha.
If it goes to the very end of the red, it's peaking and it just becomes garbled.
It's like.
Yeah.
Like that.
Take that.
Mhm. You're welcome.
So, onion.
Yeah, Onion, you're up.
Gobble,
As your
gobble.
prey has returned.
Do you remember when you had raspberry blue hair?
It was not raspberry.
It's back.
Blueberry.
Draw the.
Blueberries are purple.
I'm going
On the
to.
outside.
Let's
Green
see.
on the inside.
How far is that? 55?
Yeah, about 55.
55, 60, somewhere in there. Right in range. I'm going to Toll the Dead.
Hold the dead. Wisdom save.
Yes. And it is a cantrip.
18.
That saves.
Only from.
Zarek was holding an action,
Yes.
which would have already gone off.
Sacred Flame?
Yep.
Is his sacred flame in this fancy little box?
No.
Yeah.
Sacred Flame is that cantrip that just goes
Oh. But isn't it a weapon? No, that's.
spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
But it's not fire.
Which he doesn't have.
Right.
Like,
Weird.
It's radiant.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's
Sacred
a
Flame.
Yeah, it's a divine flame. Like, the flames of God do not burn you, they sear you.
So
I mean,
it
like,
takes-
I've seared salmon before on an open flame.
And by sear, I mean sear your soul.
so it's now his turn.
Are you sure it doesn't see
He's
the
within
future?
distance to do a sacred flame
Are you
a
sure it
second
doesn't see the
time,
future? S-E-N.
which it succeeds, so it takes nothing.
oh yeah, Chauncey was holding his action too.
Shoot it till it's dead.
Just shoot it. Nope.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess a what is it? 4 plus 9.
Nope. Chauncey's turn.
Because he would do this. He still has it on his list.
So, for you, Onion, you've never seen this before, And you have seen these spells cast before, so it is one of those, like, it's awkward to see it coming from someone who... There's a verbal component to casting Sacred Flame, and when he moves his mouth, nothing comes out.
Is it also just as awkward seeing somebody not decked out in full blue, looking like a giant walking blueberry doing it?
Well, I can't sing.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I am Necrotic Radiant.
Nice.
Wither Bloom.
State your purpose.
Guiding bolt.
There's pressing matters. I can
Tackle.
shoot you in the face later.
It's proficiency plus wisdom, right?
Well, it hit our good buddy Zarek, who we kind of
Well-
need.
Let me roll first, and then we'll see.
But
Okay, yeah,
It's +6.
plus 6, so 16.
That hits.
And let's see, he would do it at second level because fuck this thing.
oh,
Wait,
John's
what is
got
he doing?
19 for his wisdom. Or wait, what's he doing?
Guiding bolt.
So it's 5d6.
5d6.
That's what he hit the person walking in the back.
He also needs to roll me a d20.
That sucks.
Lots of ones there.
Yeah, that's 9.
This is an active hostile. Of course, it's not going to be good. That's only good against innocent people.
This has been my choice.
I'm still salty about that, man.
9.
9. Okay.
That's a second level. How many spell slots do you get at second level?
I only got 2.
So it's 2. Right?
Yeah, he's got 2.
2 second level spell slots.
Has he used the first
You
level?
have 2 spell slots.
Both of second level.
Shut up.
No.
I have 3
Okay,
at
I'll keep
first.
up with his spell slots.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll have 2 third next level.
Yeah, I used the second level.
But I won't have any lower levels.
That was
I don't get
my
any
two.
second level spells until 5th level.
I guess
I'm a
radiant
half-caster.
damage is the
Hey,
thing
dang,
that's
you're
gonna do damage to this guy.
Hmm?
I guess radiant damage is the thing that's actually doing something to this one.
Anything
thingy.
that's magical.
Mhm.
Magic seems to be
You're
working.
doing damage, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So wish I could have done my, 19 damage in one shot.
These things are
30
they're not like
range.
they're not dragon tough, but they're kind of tough.
The last time we had a
Should I do it
dragon
again?
conversation, we got
Shoot a
eaten.
firebolt.
Well, thankfully we had 5.5 people in this fight.
16?
That hits.
Well,
It's just a D10, right?
5 people, because you're only half alive, right?
4 fire damage.
Technically speaking,
How much?
Technically,
Yeah.
vampire muses are they're just it's much fey as they are.
so you're,
Mechanically, I'm a fey.
so you're half alive. Chauncey's only half a cleric,
So
which
we have
makes a
5 people.
whole person, and Zarek counts as a full.
Yeah.
So we got a party. of 5.
Basil.
I'm gonna shoot
With what?
Shoot it with his
my
bow.
longbow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo man, I love this dice.
Yeah, that's good dice.
My dice are cursed, apparently.
Say 24 to hit.
That hits.
I love them.
3 magical damage from the Hunter's Mark,
If only they would roll higher.
and
Oh, it's wisdom, yeah.
8 regular piercing.
How'd you like to do this?
Right in the eyeball. So it's going to go right over Chauncey's shoulder, because Basil is moving 10, 20, 30. So he's going to shoot it right over Chauncey's shoulder into this thing, circling around, because he still doesn't know what exactly came out of the fog, yelling, "I found you." And then, "Hi, guys."
picturing the Skyrim arrow
Yeah.
targeting in.
Well, there's some other issues that might be going on, so Basil is very untrusting right now.
You launch your arrow. The fight has been arduous due to the fact that it does seem like most of the things weren't doing much to it. It pierces through the creature's eye, and as the creature was starting to move forward again, falls dead.
And for my bonus action,
The creature's dead.
So, Basil, are we still in initiative? Because you seem to be the deciding factor on this.
now we definitely. Oh wait, are you asking me as a player or ask? Okay, yeah. No, we're not in initiative.
He's just weird.
Sorry, you said Basil. I'm like, how the fuck do you know my
No,
character's
I
name?
don't know your name.
I'm like, if you know my character's name,
I might
then-
know your name. Do I know their names or do I just know of them?
Neither.
Oh, I thought we discussed me knowing the rumors of them.
No.
Okay.
Because it would be like if you knew my name, because there's some stuff with Basil's backstory that he's very
You have
cautious
no
right
idea
now.
who this group is.
Are you a friend or foe?
Who are you? State your purpose. Where are you from? And there is an arrow trained on you.
Onion, hunting that thing, or more specifically its master, and the masterless forest.
Can I tell if Onion is telling the truth?
Give me an insight check.
I am sorry,
I'll
Onion.
get on that too because
This is shady as
20,
fuck.
dirty 20.
30-20. He's appears to be telling the truth.
It's very hard to read.
Yeah.
With a 6.
He appears to be telling the truth. It's the same statement.
I mean, I can make a persuasion check if you need me to.
No, because I know your backstory, so like I can say yes or no to that. To where, and if he's trying to figure out if you're telling the truth, it appears that he is.
I think he's telling the truth.
And I hate to ask, have I ever heard of the Masterless Forest because of
Nope.
my town?
Nope.
Okay.
Second question. What the fuck is that?
That is a. I think it's a Hound of the Dark Fae.
Hmm.
Very, very. Vile creatures.
So, noticed. Third question. Because I know he's going to ask. Can he skin it?
Yes, but would you want to?
It looks like it has nice white fur. I'm still suspicious of you, but Adane said I think they're telling the truth.
I then reach up and like, oh god, my ears are showing. And I'm in a group of humans.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, your ears are showing, and now it's I'm looking over at Chauncey.
Wow, Chauncey.
Chauncey's a
Chauncey's from the college.
not just that. Chauncey's very much of the world.
Pro-human.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, it doesn't really.
And in correlation, he's also looking at Brother Zarek.
So that you guys know what you were fighting.
Ugh.
Never
Yeah.
mind, because the slight description that I heard, I was thinking like it had white fur all over it.
I think you did say this
It
one
does-
had
Like
does-
like a nice white snowy wolf type
No,
of fur. No, I do not want to skin that then.
like I said, it's got the face of a human.
It looks
I
more
wouldn't
like a
really
vampire.
call that a human.
More,
It looks
more
like a
gargoyle-ish.
gargoyle.
Yeah, but
I
like
said
I would
that.
go with an O.
a vampire bat, kind of. You know, the.
I'm dropping
Well then, never
concentration.
fucking mind. Zarek, are you okay?
Again, in everybody's head. So this is the second time that you'll hear this booming voice. My pain will deal.
Roger that. I'm going to go check the body.
At that, Onion is going to kind of, oh, you got hurt? 2 healing dice.
Don't worry about the guy he stabbed in the chest.
What's your What's your passive?
That's 10 HP.
Okay.
Is he still bloodied?
So that puts him.
15.
Okay, you would have noticed.
No, he's no longer bloodied.
So
Okay.
as Adane's walking back to the creature, he will, and his other dagger, and then I'm gonna just check the body to see if there's anything like a collar or some kind of identifying other than it just being a creature.
Give me an investigation check.
21.
Yes, the creature has a collar.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm
pop that off.
actually gonna go up and inspect the thing as well. Am I still marked?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long does that last? An hour?
An hour.
Okay.
Like, no combat or anything. It's just in case.
So, Onion, you come walking up as Idane is. There is no buckle to this collar. It is
Drop that head
a
off.
piece of what looks like black leather that has been wrapped around it
So
on the
would be
neck
able to-
somehow. So it is. You're gonna have to cut it off.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Is go ahead and cut it.
Okay.
No, that's the secret to its reincarnation. Oh, it's back.
So that collar.
Looks like yes.
Is there anything on it?
Is there anything on it? Or is it just leather band?
It's a leather band.
Black leather band.
Well, that makes this a dead end. Oh, Saffron, where are you?
Tuck that into pouch. Did you say your name to us?
Yes.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you. I'm a Dane.
Likewise. Little less so your friend over there who
Basil's very.
There's no longer a arrow trained on you.
Just be glad he's not pointing it at you.
Mm-hmm.
His eyes are still glowing, though.
I would think that the only reason Chauncey isn't going after Onion right now is probably because Chauncey is actually like.
Everybody
Probably-
is pissed at him, and Zarek's already warned him.
Well, not just that, but Zarek just like stabbed him, and he is probably concerned about that.
He's like,
further may not be the right
oh,
call.
I just haven't moved my character on the map, but I'm up with you guys.
So,
Yeah, me too. Well, I'm not up with you guys. I'm with them too.
okay.
Mostly I'm splitting the
observing.
difference between Chauncey, Zarek, Psycho, and you guys.
I'm,
Or at least getting in the way of Onion.
I'm observing the situation because I'm also very confused.
You have pointed ears, you look very elf-like.
Mm-hmm.
You just casted magic,
Mhm.
or just cast magic. And college, and we don't know if you're registered or not.
Mhm.
So it is one of those an unregistered mage right now.
Don't know.
Exactly.
given that Onion was trying to stay on the fringes of human society, probably did not go to a city to get registered. So unless there was like some sort of registry at one of the villages,
You're
yeah.
gonna be a snitch inspector.
You'd have to know how to check for the.
Yeah, I don't have that ability.
Because remember, it's a magical thing that dissipates into your body.
But from the hearsay, Basil would think, well, the college only takes in humans. That's the hearsay, anyways. College only takes in humans, and now there's an elf casting magic.
Yep.
What are the college people going to do about this?
So you were hunting this thing.
Yes.
So are you lost in the fog too? While hunting this thing?
Yes. No, mostly yes.
About as definitive as what we've got going. Sure.
Wait, repeat that? I think I only heard like half of that.
I was saying that's about as definitive as what we've got.
Yeah.
We don't know either.
I mean, I do know that we are definitely not on the material plane.
What?
What?
Wait, you guys didn't know that?
What?
Can you just look around?
It's just fucking fog.
What's a plane?
It's those things
Oh yeah,
that go in the
yeah.
air.
It's the opposite of what happened last campaign. Now you see what it's like. What do you mean? Like, what is currency? What is this worth?
Yeah,
What's a plane?
a world. We are in another world that is attached to your world. I think I remember people calling it Kyria or something like that.
It's the name of the continent we're on.
Mm-hmm.
You were on. Well, we were on, I guess.
Would either of the college kids have heard of planes?
I'm a very intelligent person who reads a whole bunch of stuff, so maybe.
Give me an Arcana check.
Would he as well?
Yep. This is low DC because it is something that's early on top.
That's what I was wondering.
11.
Chauncey doesn't pay attention.
7. He does not. He's planning on knocking over a bathhouse.
I got 11.
Chauncey is
Yes, you
staring
have
at
heard of what
pointed ears
planes
like,
are, and the fact that like there are multiple planes throughout the world, or the multiverse, where you can travel from one world to another. There are also planes that are not fully changing world, like it's parallel to your world. It's like a shift.
We are in a world parallel to our world, I say. It's.
Yeah, that kind of fits. Yeah. It's
are both of Onion's ears fully pointed?
yes, Onion.
Okay.
Onion has ears somewhere between that of a half elf and an elf.
All right. I just needed to know if they were clipped or not. Since your ears are showing.
I don't think he's from here.
What gave that away?
Considering you said you're from somewhere called a masterless forest.
Yeah.
Well, considering I can likely get out of this if I want to, we are in a plane that seems to distort things, directions.
So let's go ahead and circle back to what you just said. Get out of here if you want to.
Not out of the plane, but
Oh.
out of all of this.
Situation.
Yes.
Mm.
I just haven't broken concentration.
No, I realize.
Basil doesn't know magic at all.
He and Dane are still learning.
But yes,
Makes it easier to follow you.
the Masterless Forest is also a place that is on another planet.
In other words, it's basically a different world.
This is a world that is neither where you are from or where I am from.
And how the fuck do we get back where we are from?
That's a good question.
Also, is the sky still darker?
Yes.
Well, if anything, it's still a different sky above than it was before.
It's very true.
Mm-hmm.
We were getting somewhere?
Does this guy follow you?
Yes, I've not seen one other than this in this place.
Something different then.
It got a lot darker than it should have, a lot quicker than it had been.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we're getting close to something?
I don't know how you... The sun doesn't really...
What?
What?
I literally said I was from another plane of reality. Don't question things too much.
Okay.
It's sketchy reality shifting, bitch.
Well, it's not like I wound up here on purpose. I didn't wind up in your world on purpose either.
How did you wind up in our world?
I fell into a pond and woke up on a table.
How did you get out of the table?
That is the weirdest bath I've ever.
With the help of some people who are now not with us.
Oh, that's sad.
Did you do something to them?
Yeah, did you do something to them?
No, they got eaten by a dragon.
A dragon.
Oh, right. People from your world don't know that dragons exist.
We've seen a tiny
That exists.
We have.
Did I ever point that out to you?
What?
The beer dragon.
Yeah, I mean, it was as we were leaving.
Okay, because I know I saw it. I don't remember if I pointed it out to you guys.
And with that, I'm going to snap my fingers, and a dragon is going to appear on my shoulder.
Oh, see? Pocket dragon.
So for you think it's another beer dragon.
No.
Oh, that's
Because
right.
that's the only thing you've seen is
That's
a beer
right.
dragon.
It pranked you. Threw a bucket of water at you.
How many legs does it have?
4 and a scorpion
It
tail.
is not a beer dragon.
4 and a scorpion tail.
It's so cute. Why does it have a
Why does Onion have a
scorpion tail?
habit of just breaking my characters?
Because Onion has avoided human contact even within the 20 years they've been there. They don't really understand human decorum.
Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days.
But you've been here for only 20 years. You could have learned something.
How old does Onion look? Actually, you're Elven, so
It's like,
it
that doesn't matter.
well, it makes perfect sense to Basil.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about everybody else, but it makes sense to Basil.
It wouldn't make sense to me, I don't think.
So anyway, what are
Remember
you
how it
guys
was?
here?
We went to find an oracle and stuff happened.
We're trying to get back.
Yeah.
We're escorting this gentleman here. Pointing at Zach.
You were the one that was talking through my speech.
That was louder than I thought it would be.
He pulls out a piece of paper and writes down on it, "That is my preferred way to speak. If I use my actual voice, you will die." And that is the first you guys have ever seen him say that, like, write that down.
Oh!
Oh gosh.
He just sounds like Slipknot.
We've never heard him speak except the same way you did.
Yeah, he hasn't.
I don't know, that flea was very booming.
Does that apply to all of them or just me? Oh, well, that's slightly comforting.
At this, I'm looking at Chauncey still.
Is that one of the cons of being the voice of your god?
I consider it a blessing.
I was about to say. was going to say it was a blessing or an honor, is what I was thinking.
We peaked so hard.
Those
that it
have
was just
very
red
different
all the way across.
connotations. If it was an honor, it'd be like a righteous thing. A blessing, I can tell you if I want. That's a good thing.
I consider that if I cast thaumaturgy, I can murder a city.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, lovely.
Because thaumaturgy makes your voice 10 times louder.
Wait, voice
Booming in our head.
There's a new god that has just recently been discovered, I guess you could say. And he is
Humans
the voice of the god.
Okay.
I don't know his name.
Well, I guess.
As you're mumbling, you see Zarek writing, and he holds up a piece of paper to you, and it says on it, "I do not worship a spirit. I worship a being that is greater than you."
There are many spirits that are beings greater than me.
I don't know about you guys, but I want to get the fuck out.
I'd agree.
Agreed.
Yeah, I can't.
I want. No offense, Zarek. Your company's been wonderful. I want to get Zarek where the fuck he's trying to go.
Where was he was trying to go again?
Well, he was
We were
trying
just
to go to
exploring.
the Oracle.
And we made it to the Oracle, the real Oracle, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Well, we found the false Oracle, took care of her.
Mm-hmm.
Found the real Oracle.
And she answered
prophecy.
Zarek's private questions.
He
Actually,
Hold
yeah,
up.
where are we heading now?
we must return.
To the encampment that we were helping build, or somewhere else?
To where we started.
Okay. So the encampment.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what the fuck that arrow was.
Also, what is this? And I'm holding up the special arrow that I actually keep in the quiver of bolts for the light crossbow. That way it's separated.
Looks like an arrow.
Yes, but people don't usually just give handouts of stuff.
Mm-mm.
He starts to write,
An arrow of Chauncey slang.
and he hands you the piece of paper, and this arrow has been blessed by the god. The god has given you the power to set things on fire once.
Oh,
We really could have used that just then. Just saying.
It would have sucked if I accidentally missed and then set the realm on fire.
I don't think it's that bad.
I don't know. Wheat is very flammable.
It is, but I don't even.
I gesture around.
Well, it's not really weeds. It's like grass.
I
Right?
thought it was
It's
grass like
wheat,
wheat.
grass, like it's
Yeah.
tall. It's tall grass.
Gotcha.
It's like scrubland.
Yeah.
Very flammable. So I'm kind of glad I didn't.
Yeah, I am all for getting out of here.
oh yeah, I
The
wrote
name
down what
needs to trust
I wrote
you.
down what you
I
guys
trust the
got
name.
with an initial next to the name, which it went to.
So, since you seem to be the head of this party, do you have any idea of how to get out of here?
My god has not spoken to me of this.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Would you happen to know Mr. Plane Hopper? Or Plane Hopper?
Nelson's gonna step away to the side right quick.
Would this be
and,
like? Would this be like
pray
a
to-
Arcana check, or do I not know, or do I just not know?
Give me an Arcana check.
Okay, so that'll be.
Basil would like to step away for a second just for a little bit of privacy. Grab his medallion of the Goddess of Truth, who we just spoke to but like a 10-day ago.
Yeah.
And pray to her, asking, yeah, so this is a little bit late. How do we leave?
Okay.
Not expecting a response, but worth a shot.
Okay.
That's a 16.
16.
Oh, fuck, you're not that high level yet? My bad.
For most people, to leave a plane, you either A, have to know where a portal is, chance upon a portal, or cast to make a portal.
We walked out of a doorway.
So, we likely have to come out the same way that we got in, through a portal.
Yeah, we have no idea where the cabin is.
And there's the dilemma. I don't know where the portal I came in is. You don't know where the portal you came in is.
Oh yeah, Basil's praying right now. My bad.
We have no idea where the fuck we are.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't really either. I just know we're not on the material plane.
It's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, we are elsewhere.
It doesn't really hurt just to keep walking then.
We're bound to find something.
As long as we wander aimlessly forever and ever and
I
ever.
point in the exact direction that you came from. Did you come directly from there? From that direction?
I do not believe that I've been going a single direction. I have been tracking this thing.
To the west. What we think
Yeah,
is
that's
west.
been part of the way that you've been able to track it. Once you've hit this plane of existence, you could sort of tell that things changed because all of a sudden it did go to that black sky, and occasionally you'd be going in a direction and the sky would clear, but you could see where that black was moving and you would follow it.
Oh, so the black was just over this thing.
We've been traveling all through daylight for the majority of our travels until we ran into that thing.
Well, does it seem like the darkness is moving at all? Or does it just seem dark at the moment?
Right now, it's just there.
Well, the best thing we can do is get out of this darkness and try to see if we can figure out where it is or where it's going.
We came from the daylight.
To the west.
So you're going to continue west.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well.
Okay.
Because we head east, we're backtracking on ourselves again. North didn't work at all. And we hadn't tried south yet.
Okay.
Now we have a beacon to actively avoid.
As you are traveling, the darkness does not ever seem to fade.
Son of a bitch.
Go east then.
Go back.
That backtracks us.
Or south?
Yeah, let's say go south would be.
What we think is south?
I mean, we can, yeah. We have about a quarter of the day left that we think.
So you travel for a little bit longer, and the darkness seems to be following you.
It's following us.
We didn't have this issue until we met you.
Mm-hmm.
It's fair.
Again, this is all
I have
fault.
seen the edge of this darkness. There is an edge. I just don't know where. And if it's following us, I have no idea how to find it. Okay. Onion's gonna just pop Goodberry.
Okay.
Thank heavens it's a level 1 spell. But that's a 2.
All of your spells are cast at level 2. You're a warlock.
No, Goodberry is a spell that I can cast
Oh,
once per day without using a spell slot
that's right. My apologies. See, I will just shut the fuck up.
because of my strict save initiative feat that I got from my background.
I'm just gonna shut the fuck up because I've done that multiple times tonight.
Yeah, Mr. Know-It-All.
Shut your fucking mouth. Your character is the literal Mr. Know-It-all.
He is, and he is not
I
afraid
have-
to know.
I have
Admit it.
memorized which spells are cast at which level.
So
He is very braggy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's also the fact that he's kind of
Pretentious.
a
Shit.
pompous
I-
dick.
A fucking rich kid.
Yeah.
So you travel for the rest of your time frame. The darkness seems to never abate. You are all getting tired. you do believe it is about time to take a break.
Make camp.
Yep.
Are we setting up watches or?
I'll take first.
Second.
Third.
And Chauncey was doing the fourth.
What was he doing the fourth? He was trading off with Psycho.
Oh, was
They would trade off days.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, because yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So I need perception checks. at
And unless you
disadvantage.
want to stay up all night, more than welcome to join a watch.
I mean, I'll.
Or go to sleep for the entire night, rather.
I mean, I may join a watch, but I'm not. I don't know if I'm gonna be trusted to keep
Actively
watch by
watching.
myself.
Eight.
Like, we're still keeping our watches. It's just like you can join with anybody if you wanted to.
So you watch as they break up when they start to set up camp. Brother Zarek goes off and makes his own little tent, and then they all work together to make a large tent that they all share.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any trees or anything, or is it just all?
It is just all plains.
As people are starting to set up tent and I'm setting up like the campfire for cooking and all that fun shit, while Chauncey is away, I will come up to Onion and whisper, "Don't trust that one."
Mm-hmm.
Or rather, not don't trust, but be wary of that one.
Noted. Noted.
And go back to setting everything up.
So that's a 4-person tent.
I'm assuming that Chauncey's gonna try and.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a 4-person tent.
Mhm.
4 people.
Mm-hmm. Because 1 person on watch.
Yep. And Zarek in his tent.
From the zones. All 4 of us can actually be in it.
There's little Zarek's tent. Yes, I said little Zarek.
Yeah, I think Onion's probably gonna join Idane, because Idane was like the first person to trust them.
Okay.
So then I'll be third watch.
And Onion has dark vision, so it might be helpful.
If you're gonna do an active watch, you can roll perception without disadvantage. They have to roll with disadvantage because they're human.
We're human variant.
That would be an 18.
18. Okay.
13 on the same watch. For me.
First watches was a 17.
17. Psycho for third watch.
I got a 6. No,
First.
sorry. 8.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. Your night goes by uneventfully. You wake up in the morning, feeling refreshed.
Right quick. When you say it's dark,
Yep.
are there stars in the sky?
Nope.
Damn.
It's just dark.
And the fun part is, it's you wake up of what is 8 hours of rest to darkness in the sky.
That's fucking weird. I get my spell back.
You can still hear the birds that are in the vicinity.
This is unsettlingly dark.
We can hear birds in the distance.
Yeah,
Follow the sounds of birds because
they've always been around.
oh, because I'm like birds. That means trees, and we have grassland.
There's also grassland birds.
Yeah.
I imagine Onion's eyes would be like very prominent in this darkness.
Yes.
Just gonna say that's also unsettling.
Yeah. The blue kind of.
So which direction are we headed this morning?
South.
South? Roll a d8.
8.
I now need
D12.
d12 for the morning.
That's a 7.
You travel for half the day in a southerly direction, or what you think is a southerly direction. And you come across another campsite
Oh, look, it's our campsite again.
that has an arrow.
Bitch.
Which arrow?
Hey,
Which
the
way is the arrow
campsite.
pointing?
Yes,
Other people.
that's my arrow.
Yeah.
I made that
Remember a
mark.
note card.
So, as you come across the arrow is pointing what would be to your left.
West is north.
South is where we came.
South is
Ooh,
Is it still dark?
Yes.
wow. This.
went west, then south.
It wasn't dark when we came here the first time.
We ended up in the same fucking spot.
The darkness is literally following us.
We went west. West equals north,
The darkness is following me.
which
I don't think it's
means
the collar, dude.
south equals south.
The what?
The collar from the beast.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Can you see us right now? And I'm going to use prestidigitation to burn it.
Okay. You use prestidigitation. It does not burn.
Well, I think I figured something out.
I can light a torch. See if that'll work.
Natural fire doesn't. Well, worth a shot, but I really don't think so.
Stick it on a torch.
Does not smolder. Does not burn.
Well,
Did you just throw the torch?
No. Put that out. I was being fuck the collar.
well,
You said you had your arrow pointing north, correct?
Yes.
well, that's some directional distortion.
What do you think? This place is pure distortion.
West equals north.
Yes, that's
We
what-
went south. And south
Yeah.
brought us back to the arrow. Did it bring us with the arrow facing us?
Came to play D&D, not Hyperbolica.
So
The arrow is pointing to your left.
point to the left. So south does equal south.
Wait,
Because if west equals north, I'm thinking of it as a plus sign. If this way is actually this,
The compass doesn't work.
I was pointing to our left, which means I'm trying to figure out a directional so we can figure out how to get the fuck out of here so we at least have a directional base.
we may
I
need...
mean, we could just never turn. Keep
Well-
going in one direction.
Okay, so you
Because
guys...
that would mean heading south put us coming in from this direction.
Okay,
Why
I
don't
have-
we just follow
I-
the arrow that we had?
I have a suggestion.
Because we had already been that way.
You guys have come across this campsite more than once.
This is the second time.
So let's try to do that again. Let's bury the collar here.
Oh, no, that I agree.
So you're going to leave the collar at this second campsite?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And which direction are we heading?
Follow
So we just want to follow the arrow.
the direction the arrow's pointing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because you said you marked it as where we came from.
No, you marked it in the direction you were headed
Where we were
originally.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to follow the arrow.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
You
just
start to
wondering if
travel.
There's a boundary.
And as you start traveling, the darkness starts to dissipate.
Hey, we solved that one.
The sky becomes blue and sunny again, but there's still the fog in the distance.
Which means we are actually getting away from the camp.
Onion hisses slightly at the sun.
But, so the darkness is directly behind us, right?
Yes. So,
Wait, that means we always know the way to avoid.
And we'll also know where we're coming in from.
and as you travel for another 8 hours, the sun starts to set, and it is time for camp.
Yep. So
I'm guessing launches are the same.
Are you going
Yep.
to trade off with
Chauncey.
Chauncey?
Mm-hmm.
Onion is going to have Mint watch Onion while Chauncey's.
Okay.
That's okay. That's mediocre.
First watch,
12.
second watch.
He got a 7.
Third watch.
10.
12.
Your night is uneventful again. You wake up this time. D8. Somebody.
8.
You wake up. Sun is out. Which direction are we headed?
Carve another arrow.
We'll head.
In the same direction you
Yeah.
were heading? Okay.
I'm no longer thinking of this as directions.
So, as you are traveling, you start to see the darkness off to your left.
So we think of this as.
Fucking MC
So,
Escher.
no, if we think of it. Yes. Alright, let's do. If we have a 5x5, like that, and we start in the middle. One up, darkness was here.
Mm-hmm.
We went up again, but it moved us right
So it's to the left.
here.
Yeah.
Well, it's here.
That's where we started. Moved forward one day. This is now where the darkness was.
Mm-hmm.
We did forward another day, but the darkness was towards our left.
Yep.
So on that second day, we ended up here. Because it's to our left. Like
So-
directly beside us left.
No, it's sort of in front of you to the left.
So it's yeah.
Yeah.
So we just keep going in the same direction. Maybe we'll
We'll wind up with it at our right.
or further left.
Because that's what I'm hoping for. Because, well, actually,
Maybe the secret's just to pick a direction and keep going.
that's what we're talking about. Because if we do it, but then it's 2 days travel, and then it's 2 step forwards, 1 step back is the thing, which doubles how much time we're doing.
The good berry can feed us, yes?
Yes.
Good, because I'm almost out of rations. Just realized I hadn't marked for those days.
Yes. I guess we're good again.
So, which are you headed in the same direction again? For another half day's travel?
Yes.
The darkness seems to be permanently to your left, like hard left. Yep.
There's that one.
It is
Right
nighttime.
here, ended here. Camp. Because it's nighttime now.
Could be that. Could be the other way.
I'm gonna let
Theoretically,
you
it should
guys
put us
know.
right here.
Basically, due to the darkness and some other shit, there's no need for watches. It's
Okay.
just we're just gonna skip over the night
Okay, good.
because there is something going on in the world that has basically caused anything that would attack you is going to avoid the ever-living shit out of you now.
Nice.
We killed the thing harboring the darkness and stained our hands with the stench of its collar.
Anyways,
So we're going to go forward again.
so you're gonna go forward again.
Yes.
Roll me a d8 before you go forward.
7.
No.
Directional.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mhm.
And then it's entirely up to chance on whether or not we get out. If that's how it is.
So which direction are you headed?
Forward. Same direction.
Same direction.
Mm-hmm.
We're still going south, right?
No, you're
We're headed north.
yeah,
North.
Also,
As you were traveling, the darkness appears to be going further away from you.
That's
Oh.
a good thing.
Is it directly behind or still
Right.
just?
No, directly behind.
which means we went forward from here. Up right there again. Like, so far, there's no pattern
No,
at all.
it's a die roll.
At least not.
And if it's a die roll, we could meet here forever.
It's not a pattern.
We can have a TPK of starving to death if this is just based off of a die roll.
Good, Barry.
From both of us.
From both.
We can keep you alive.
We can still die of old age.
You guys.
That's
And then you're stuck here forever based off of a die roll.
unless it is like the Feywild, and then time doesn't matter.
Well, time matters in the Feywild. It just doesn't flow linearly with the material plane.
That's what I mean. I mean, we could be here for like 300 years.
So,
The whole war would be over by that time.
are we going to continue in the same direction?
I'm not rolling it
After
nice.
the half
I
day?
keep fucking
What do
all
you
over.
think? What
Yeah.
do you think, Matt?
Yeah.
What is the?
I'm literally asking my pseudo dragon for advice here because the pseudo dragon has an intelligence that is comparable to mine. It has an intelligence of 10.
Does it speak a language you understand?
No, but it can telepathically communicate simple images and thoughts and like concepts and emotions. It can't do direct words, but it can
Oh.
Okay.
limited telepathy.
I feel like you should.
Give me a d20 roll.
Okay. That's a 3.
He's just as confused. If you got high enough, I would have given you something else, but I'm not even going to look up the pseudo dragon stats to.
It's a +0 to intelligence.
Yeah, but it's not just straight intelligence. So whether it has something else or not. So you continue to go north.
What do you
Yep.
think is north?
What you think is north? Yeah, exactly. That's the fun part of this.
What we believe is forward.
Away from the darkness.
So now the darkness is
Mental
appearing
dark.
to your front right.
Right.
Hmm.
We didn't roll.
Well, this is different.
I don't care.
Oh.
That was your half day marker.
Oh, gotcha.
Like the darkness was behind you, and then all of a sudden it's off to your front right.
Want to walk towards it? See what happens then?
But we were in the darkness and nothing happened. We were still in a lost circle.
We were carrying it with us. We were carrying the beacon.
That caused the darkness.
Let me see.
Why don't we just keep going?
You've come across another fire pit. This one does not have a marker on it.
I didn't do a marker on the first camp.
Mm-mm.
No, wait, no, the first camp was the first marker. I didn't do it the second time we camped.
When you met Onion.
Oh.
It was the next.
Does it look like our tracks?
Give me a survival check.
I will assist with that.
Assist?
Yeah.
You gonna do your own? Or okay.
Advantage because I do have proficiency in survival.
No, bitch. Go to skills. 18.
They're definitely tracks similar to yours. You would assume that they probably are.
Hmm.
And that's when we picked up the collar, so we have no fucking idea where this is.
I'm going to.
Actually, it was to the west. Or sorry, that way. What we believed was that way. Which puts us right
Do we see darkness where we're at?
there.
Yeah, as I said, it's to your front right.
Okay.
Actually, that means when we went that way, we came in this way. I don't know why I'm bothering with directions anymore. Like, I'm trying to figure out a pattern so we're not stuck in an endless cycle.
There actually is a pattern to this.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
There's a factor that you don't know, and I will tell it to you when you guys finally get out of here.
If we ever get out of here. Try and walk away from the darkness? Or what?
That's what we've
Toward
been
the-
doing.
So
We
you
can
do
either
your
walk
camp.
towards
You do
darkness
your
or we
camp.
can walk backwards.
The night goes by uneventfully.
Mhm.
I'm guessing you're doing good berry in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Roll for that good berry.
What if we tried walking
Fine.
backwards?
Okay.
Walking backwards?
Okay. What direction are you heading? I need a D8.
Go for it.
7.
And which direction?
You want to walk backwards away from the darkness? But you can't really walk backwards.
I mean, we could. We could, like, literally walk backwards.
That's what I'm talking about. What if we tried walking backwards, staring directly at it the entire time?
That's a dumb idea, and
Has anything else worked?
even I think that's stupid.
Has anything else worked?
I'm willing to try anything. I'm sure.
So walk directly away from him.
Yes.
I'm sure.
We're walking directly away from it, staring
You're
at it
supposed to
the
walk
entire
towards
time.
it, huh?
I'm sure Mint is even.
This is the best thing about this is you guys came up around a weird fucking way that after you're walking, the darkness and the fog starts to dissipate. And you just see a field in front of you.
That was it?
No, there's more to it.
Okay. But the fog is...
The fog is gone.
Or it's over there.
No.
Oh.
It is. It's like all of a sudden, like you're walking away from the darkness, and then all of a sudden the fog and everything just disappears.
That was the
And in
stupidest.
front of you is just nothing but clear plains.
That was the stupidest idea, and why did it fucking work?
It should not have worked, but are you guys ready for it?
Yes.
The world rotated,
Uh,
and it also had a random direction of where the exit was. So the world would rotate so many spaces every stoppage.
yeah.
So even at noon,
So
it
my
would
numbering
rotate.
was correct.
But the exit would also
Would
rotate
rotate with
in a different direction from where the world is rotating. So they were doing this.
Yeah.
And you just happened to have it that the world rotated in a direction that what you were walking led you into the exit.
I
So it
never
was-
would have figured that out.
Yeah.
So,
I never
So it was one of those, if like on your first day when you went west, you were actually going away from the exit because the exit was to your east.
Mm.
But when the world rotated, after when you met the Hound and all, the exit was to your south. It was not to your south. It was to the west. It rotated a full 180. So if you would have kept going west instead of going south, you would have left.
Oh my gosh.
now I'm back to the slightly less boring one.
Oh, trust me. I wrote this and wrote how this worked, and like trying to keep up with it was it's a mathematical like crazy.
So right now, Basil thinks he is the best puzzle master on the face of the earth.
Oh, trust me. And just for me keeping up with the map, and that was why I'm clicking occasionally, and I'm like, okay, so like, and I have a thing that like it's a dial,
That rotates.
that I would rotate it how many spaces and be like, okay, that's where it's going. And just had to like look where the lineups were. And it was, if you could go, basically what you wanted to do was on your second part of travel, your first or second part of travel had to be where everything lined up.
And it just so happened to work out that walking for a day backwards, staring at it.
So the world,
right
well, here's the fun part: the world rotated to where you had to go south, and it rotated to where north was going towards the darkness, and the exit was to your south/southwest.
And it just happened to work out perfectly that walking backwards facing the darkness lined up.
Yeah, because the darkness was to the north at that point. Like it was
God, and you cannot tell me otherwise. I am the god of chance.
Well, that was the funny part. Was like I did the math in my head, and I'm like, really, the time that we're gonna walk backwards is gonna be the oh my fucking god.
I was just in my notes. I'm saying somehow it's the stupidest idea in the whole wide world. We
What was
managed
your
to get
idea?
out. I didn't have an idea because I was just
Boom.
as lost, and I was
Having no
very
idea is the
irritated.
stupidest idea.
No, she said go north.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so what would have been north for you guys would have put everything. No.
Oh.
The way, because what you think is north, because your brain is still saying that north is going this way, but north is now shifted to this, so it would have kept the darkness to your right.
I'm going and playing the lottery tomorrow after work. Sorry. I am now the god of chance, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
So, as you turn around, I'm sure you're going to turn around at the point that you've lost the...
Yeah.
And now I feel
Behind
like-
you is the hut.
Covering those ears.
To the original, what you thought was the first oracle. And standing in front of the hut are 5 people armed with weapons.
Did they just see us just randomly like walk backwards into?
Oh no! They've been watching you. Like for their perspective, they could see you for a while, and they are sort of bumbling to each other. And it is when you finally turn and look, they like look at you, and one of them goes, "Is that the group?" And you hear him.
There's one more people. What do these people look like? Armed and everything? Does it look like the townsfolk?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Why are the townsfolk here?
Because we killed their...
We killed their oracle.
Oh no. How about we just lie our way through this?
Why don't we just invoke the goddess of truth?
And, they whisper back and forth. And some of it you catch, some of it you don't. And finally, the consensus that you hear is, we'll just take them. And they all lower their weapons, and they're all spears. And you'll come with us.
Where are we going?
The mudblock.
Okay.
Why?
You have to be tried for your crime.
We had no crime done.
What crime?
You were the last to go for the oracle.
Yes.
3 months ago.
3 months ago? We've been in there for 3 months.
Jeez.
Huh.
Time dilation.
I wonder how long it's been.
So, just to be fair, you know that
It's-
it's an oracle, right?
It's spring now. We were approaching winter.
Hey, we
And now it's
we
spring.
missed the cold. Great.
Oh no, what's great is the people who are following us have no idea where the fuck we are for 3 months.
Yeah.
Hmm? Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not entirely comfortable going with them to be tried.
Oh no, especially because we didn't break a law.
We
We were
didn't.
defending ourselves.
That was not an oracle.
You will come with us peacefully or in parts.
You said there's 5 of them,
Yes.
and they look like townsfolk, not like.
Soldiers.
Yeah, townsfolk, not soldiers.
I'll look at Zarek and be like,
What you do to me?
He pulls out the charcoal, starts to write on the, and it says, "I'll go peacefully."
Alright, if he's going peacefully.
we're escorting you, but alright.
We look at Chauncey, who's already going,
Yeah.
Don't like this plan.
Let's give any faces.
Mask of many faces.
It takes 2 days traveling with this group
mm-hmm.
to get back to the town, and like one of them like runs ahead, and like when you guys take camp, you don't.
Yeah.
He keeps going.
He's the messenger.
As you make it to the town of Mudbark, and for you, you've never been to Mudbark. Mudbark is the buildings are made of what looks like it has like what looks to be tree, like shavings of a tree, but the tree shavings look like it's just mud running down it, and it is a thing about like even when you started to get closer to the town, there was a small forest, and that all of the trees in the forest had this weird bark that looked like mud just constantly flowed.
Is there anything about that in my book?
No.
I'm going to start jotting that down.
Mudbark.
Yes, it would seem so. Hmm.
As you approach, there is a large gathering in the corner of the town, and the mayor is there along with a bunch of other people, which you had met the mayor, and he finally, our culprits are brought to justice.
I'd like to know what I did in any of this.
Yeah, you're gonna need to go ahead and start explaining.
I didn't even know these people like,
I'm unaffiliated.
until like 4 days ago.
3 months ago, you asked about our oracle.
Yes.
You left. A month later, we had sent our provisions to her to find her dead.
I'm sorry, what? You found a body? Of an oracle there?
Our oracle was dead in her hut.
Wait, isn't the oracle supposed to be like some sort of godlike being?
The oracle was a hag that when we killed it, it burned away to ash.
Yeah.
There was no body.
And the other oracle
Because I
was
went
alive.
to go cut
Yeah.
out her tongue, and she burned to ash before I could get there.
No, but I was speaking in character.
Yeah.
Oh shit, no, her body was in a barrel. The actual oracle's body was in a barrel.
Wait, wasn't
Wait,
the actual oracle though?
wait.
No.
Wasn't it,
So wait, did you
No,
say
the
that?
body-
in
we
the
just
character?
got
barrel-
body.
No.
Okay.
There was body parts in the barrel. We
That's
killed
right.
the fake oracle, and the real oracle came.
Yeah, we found the real oracle.
Yeah, we found the real oracle.
Okay. Are we saying that out loud?
No, like I was just trying to get the story right in my head.
Okay.
Do you deny that you killed our oracle?
Fully denied.
Yep.
What was there was not your oracle.
What we killed burned to ash.
So
There's
you
no-
did kill something.
There was no body.
It was no body.
So whatever evidence you have with the body, that wasn't us.
Mm-mm.
So you're saying that the bodies in the barrel were not of our oracle?
No.
I have no idea.
There was some
I
dirty.
literally just got here.
There was some dirty man that guarded that barrel when we first arrived to the oracle.
He was dead too.
I was missing.
No, you guys killed him.
Did we? Okay,
He went to go defend.
that's right.
I will go ahead and start recounting everything that I can with full truthful honesty, leaving out the details that Onion is elf.
So as you're recounting it, even though
And I will offer for myself to be put in cuffs and everything.
they, before you can recount all of that,
Mhm.
they do take you to a cell and put you in it, and they do talk to each of you to try to get your story. So is anybody going to tell anything other than, I know Chauncey's going to lie.
No, I'm gonna be completely honest. Except for the elf part.
What would Chauncey lie about? Besides shooting Zarek purposefully.
Chauncey would lie to try to save his own ass.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about this.
And he's going to, basically, he's going to follow sort of what Onion is going to say, where he has no idea what's going on. I followed them up there. They went into the cabin alone, and I don't know what happened.
What's great is that Chauncey was the last of us to end up out of the little mind-breaking thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we all were witness to Chauncey shooting Zarek in the back, including Zarek. Although he won't speak to them. I'll just write everything down. But pretty much all of our stories are going to cooperate.
Okay.
Including finding Onion way later and him being innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So when they do talk to you, Onion, because they have heard this, they get your side of the story and they go, you can go free.
And Onion's like, not again.
Zarek does not give them any information.
Means Eric's just a silent man.
Yep.
I'm also leaving out why we're doing this.
After a few hours of you guys being detained separately, they get you all back together and they bring you out to the front of the town hall at the center of the town. And the mayor, we have found that they have killed our oracle. They state that she was false, but since she protected us, we will still seek our justice. And at this, you hear in your head,
I was ready.
Zarek's voice booms, and it is a boom that everyone within miles hears.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
You claim that we are the ones that murder. It is true. But your oracle being false, and you protecting a false god, shall also be judged.
Oh shit.
And he points up, and for the first time, you hear from his actual voice the same, like, booming voice and it does feel like your head is starting to like expand.
Bleeding a little bit out
Yeah.
the nose and ears.
And it's, behold, our Lord Zion, the first believer. Opening into the air is a portal. Out steps a well-dressed, elderly man holding a staff. And I have to do it.
I got scared.
Are you still here?
Onion's been on. Oh wait, yeah, you were set
I
free
mean,
to go.
you guys have only been in there for a few hours, so
Yeah.
it's still around.
I was kind of thinking
Holding
this was over the process.
holding in one hand, he has a sword that it glows bright blue. The staff he is holding has a skull on the top of it.
Hmm.
Brother Zarek continues. You have been judged, and you have spoken against our Lord. May he spare those that truly believe, or those too young to know better.
That's good.
May
Yeah.
the rest of you be damned. At this, 4 portals, the man hovering in the air casts a spell. 4 portals appear above the air, above the city.
Meteor swarm?
You see red blobs fall out of the sky.
Shit.
At this, Zarek motions for all of you to like come to him, and in your head, this time not coming from his actual voice, hurry, we must escape.
Yep, I'm all for that.
Yeah.
And he holds out his hand.
Misty step over to him.
Basil?
Yeah.
You all touch his hand,
I'm gonna be walking as.
and he, all of a sudden, you feel basically the bottom of your gut like drops. You feel like you're about to retch as you have just been teleported outside of the city.
Outside of that city or outside of the city we started in?
That city.
Okay.
Shortly after you appear, you see as more of these little like portals pop, and there are children all around you.
Okay.
Well, he said,
All too
Those
young.
too young.
Mm-hmm.
You watch and you hear screaming as the red blobs have formed a perimeter around the city and start to go inward.
Honestly, now that I think about this, I don't see a problem with them being put to death for believing in a fake oracle.
I'm gonna be turning the children away.
Wait,
hurting the
okay,
boy.
so do you guys know that it was a hag?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you?
Well, we don't know what a hag is,
But
We
we know
knew it
that
was
we're
a
but we
hag.
watched it transform from the visage of the oracle to its.
Because the first thing
Is it-
I
Little
did,
creature that looked like this.
yeah, the first thing I did was try to tackle her when she attacked Zarek, and because
Oh,
I
I
rolled
know
a
what
really
you
high
want.
investigation, I saw that she was not what she was.
So, what were they worshipping to be deserving of this?
False god.
a false god.
Not only just not what he summoned,
Mm-hmm.
but a false god in general that was leading people astray.
Yep. And
Okay.
me, I don't
That's
see.
getting character.
And what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And what? And what, pray tell, did this false god look like?
I'll give the best description I can.
It's a green-skinned, white-haired, tattered rags.
Onion would know what this is.
Yes.
They were worshipping a hag?
Yes.
Huh, that's a pretty good description.
Yeah, that's
No,
pretty
that
good
is literally
description.
what they are called.
I mean,
Seems
They are
fitting.
fae.
I would call her a ritual hag as well.
They are fae like me. Only
Looks to
evil.
Brother Zarek.
Only evil.
She definitely was evil.
Mm-hmm.
They are a special kind
You
of
see
evil.
Babel just start staring off, like blank stare of.
So anybody watching the city still, you watch as now green blobs are forming around. The red blobs have disappeared. You do see people come running through, and they get to the green blobs, and they're help us, and the blobs.
And Onion is having a bit of a moral panic.
Yeah.
They didn't know, but also their worship would have been essentially feeding their children to it.
So what basically the town mayor just said, we acknowledge that they killed our oracle, and we acknowledge that it was a fake oracle.
That
We
it
don't
might have
care.
been a fake one.
That it might have been fake, but it kept us safe, so we still worshipped.
It didn't keep them safe.
They also
kept
didn't.
them alive so they could keep giving it what it wanted. So it could keep making things suffer, so it could keep eating babies.
Dream pastries.
Exactly.
The Zion is still floating above the city, and you see him turn and look over at Zarek, and Zarek makes a motion to him, and you hear in your head, there is an unbeliever with us.
Uh-oh.
And at this, the Zion comes down, and it is, so that you guys can see what his miniature looks like.
Pretty freaking badass looking.
Oh, wow, that is pretty cool.
Well, I can say I believe. I may not worship, but I definitely believe.
Definitely believe this is much more than a just magic user at this point.
Yeah.
He comes
I
down.
don't know about God, but
No, he is the first believer of their God.
oh, okay.
So he's the prophet for that guy, basically.
Yeah, because that's how Zarek.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You have been judged.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
Lord Zion, the
Behold,
first
our
believer.
Lord's Zion, his first believer.
I actually thought he was talking about himself. I'm not gonna lie.
And that's when the portal opened, and out comes this gentleman.
Wow.
He-
certainly are impressive.
He floats down, and he looks at Zarek, and he goes, Brother Zarek, there is an unbeliever? What do you mean? And Zarek,
Basil
again,
is having a mini
in
heart attack
everybody's
right now.
head, you hear, he attempted to slaughter me. And from probing his mind, I have found that he had slaughtered others of our kind with no remorse.
I think I'm gonna kind of glance around the group and then think, the one I was supposed to be wary of.
At this, Chauncey, of course, has gone white.
Right.
The Zion turns
Again, keeping the kids from looking.
and says, You have been found to be against our new God. You have been found to be against us. You shall perish. And snaps his fingers, and Chauncey falls to nothing but robes.
Why can't I just go on a normal party doing a normal adventure thing? Why the fuck I have to do
First it was a fucking dragon, chasing after some clockwork beetles. Who knows how that ended up?
As he snaps his fingers and Chauncey falls, you see behind him comes one of the red blobs. And following in front of it is a small, lithe teenage girl. Looking pale and gaunt. And she walks up and he goes, Is it done? The girl smiles at him and giggles. and turns back to the red blob and walks into it, and the blob starts to it opens up and accepts her.
So it's like a little house ish thing.
And this is your only warning. For you that survived, take heed. Our Lord is not always vengeful, but they will protect their own. He snaps his fingers again. All of the blobs start to float into the air. Portals open and they disappear. He starts to float up and fades off into distance as well.
Yeah, it seemed like bad timing. Just yeah, I was like, wait, what's your name?
Onion imagines if they had a pulse, it would be racing right now.
And that is where we'll pick up.
But no, Basil is one keeping the children turned away, but he's also turning away because he is having a full blown fucking panic.
So when I say those red blobs,
Yeah.
that's these things.
It's the giant butt
Let's say,
plug.
can we see size
Yeah.
comparison there?
It's the giant butt plug.
Woo!
Oh, and the girl that came out of it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. The creepy giggle makes sense.
Ooh, that is terrifying.
Now I'm trying to figure out, was she just a host or what the fuck was she?
Driver.
Hmm.
So,
Can
Why's
we
he gotta have faces?
Can we look at the clothes?
what does it have to do?
Hmm.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and watching. We'll be back with more D&D next week. If you're watching on YouTube, our D&D sessions come out every Saturday, if I can remember to post them properly. If not, they come out Sunday. I want to thank everybody for taking their time to watch this. If you know what in the world to do if you enjoyed this and whatnot. Thank you guys so much. I'm Shinigami Tavris, also known as Boomer. I hope you have a wonderful day or wonderful night wherever you are. And until next time, peace.